How's it going, guys? Electron Man. Well, we got an interesting one here today. Got this picked up off a estate sale, I think is where it came from. It's a Simpson 290 version 3, I believe is what this one is. Model 3. Yeah, version 3. These go for pretty good money still. You talk about an accurate gauge. This is old school analog, but these in their time were. In fact, I remember the first one I ever saw was in a fancy wood box, etc. I mean, these things went for $300-400 new. But anyway, we're gonna see if we can't restore this one. You know, God only knows what's gonna have inside of it. Probably a bunch of corroded batteries. So we'll see if we can't restore and get her back up and running. It even came with the original probes, which is unusual to find them, and they looks like they're in good shape, amazingly. So it's definitely worth giving a little effort to and see if I can't restore it. Let me go ahead and flip it around back and get these screws out of here and see what we got. Wow, talk about old school. Look at that. It's an old standard. Everything I work on these days is always Phillips, but this is a standard blade screwdriver screw. Or bolt, I guess, actually. I don't know. That would be more of a bolt than a screw. But anyway, pretty interesting. Well, let's go ahead and open her up. That came apart easy. I already see some corrosion here. That's probably not a good thing. Well, not too bad. Nothing that I don't think I can't clean up. That one variable resistor here looks kind of nasty. Yeah, look at the batteries. This is the problem you have with them. Oh, this one has a D battery in it too. I forgot about that. And look at these nasty. Well, at least this one's not corroded too bad. So it looks like it uses 4 AA's. Yuck. See, that's what runs stuff right there. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And again, yuck. Disposing of these things. Yuck. Trash. And, well, I guess number one thing is we need to do some serious cleaning here. Them things are nasty. Yeah, that's not good. Looks like this is corroded too. Looks like somebody's been in here before. I wonder if a D-battery will even fit in that thing now. Which side's positive and negative? Well, I would go with the black wire is negative and this is positive, so. Yeah. It appears it'll still work. Good, 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 good. Actually, need to grind that little bit of solder down inside there. They did that wrong so they could set a little flusher. But anyway, let me get the old multi-tool out here and go to grinding and wire brushing. I've got some new wire brushes I just got. Hopefully they'll work pretty good for this. Yeah, it's just not the right size, darn it. I've got a bigger one. Yeah, let me go get it. Hold on. Okay, let's see if we can. I got the big guy. I actually did a review on this guy too, and man, I use this thing all the time. Super handy little cordless Dremel tool for I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks is worth of money. I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely annihilates that that corrosion. These little brass wheels I got here, I got them in Harbor Freight, and they've been real handy too. Go ahead and clean this thing up a little bit too while I'm at it. Just careful not to touch the components, but just kind of Get all this surface crap off of here. Pretty sure that's all it is the surface. Alright, looks better, don't it, guys? Switch wheels here a little bit here. I tell you, these little ones from Harbor Freighter, I really like them. They don't fall apart like some I've had before. Some of the first time you use them, the things just fly apart on you. These so far have held up really well. I don't like, because I don't like that blob of solder in there. I need to grind that down. Let me go get another tool. See if I can grind this down now. I don't know if you can see that little solder blob there, but it's keeping it from laying flat. Now that should do that. Okay. Go ahead and clean these contacts while I'm in here. Got another one in here. Use cleaning. Okay, that should be pretty much all cleaned up. Put a little my high dollar deox on them. I use this stuff sparingly for what it cost. Alrighty, looks a lot better here, doesn't it, guys? Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can put a battery in here now. Seems like it fits better. There it goes. I'm not sure. This doesn't sit in there as good this way. I'm gonna go with this. Let's see here. Looks like I got a good contact on it. This thing doesn't have any capacitors in it. Isn't that something? Just a bunch of high tolerance resistors. We've got a little bit of corrosion here on the this is a plastic brush too. That 1 mega ohm resistor looks a little bit suspect. Definitely had a little corrosion on it. That's the only one I see that's got any corrosion on it. Let me do a little initial testing here. That's pretty good. $15 meg, huh? Of course, I am checking in circuit too, so more than anything, I'm looking for open or shorted, which I'm not seeing any of that. That was right on the money. 110. Good. 117, and that's exactly what it is. Actually, it says 117.7. It says 117.6. What an odd resistor. There, look, even one behind 17.7, man. Wow. That's definitely within tolerance. Fuse is good. It's got a fuse right here. Kind of odd way for a fuse to be mounted, but I guess it works. I see why these were expensive and why they last so long. They're really pretty simple. Looks like this has been worked on before. I noticed a few little solder joints here or there. It looks like they've been reflowed for one reason or another. And that was the only one suspecting it. Appears to home out okay. So it's got two diodes, mainly all resistors. Pretty much all just resistors and variable resistors and switches and a couple diodes. I don't see any caps on it at all. Don't have to recap that one. By the way, I had this pack of Duracells that I dug up from somewhere, and I noticed it says that they're good till March of 2013. That's how old they are, but I just checked it. It's like 1.6 volts. They were brand new in a package, and they've been sitting in a package for probably 20 years. They appear to still be good. Okay, let me get 4 double A's. And let's get some double A's in here. Hopefully all my cleaning. She be good. Positive. That's making sense because I read it wrong. Yep, that's negative, positive. So I knew something didn't look right because you can't have them bumping in there like I did. Okay, so that's that. And then this would be positive, which would make sense. And this would be positive. That would make sense. There you go. All cleaned up. Let's see if we got any meter movement here. Instructions on it too. And I do have a power supply I could do calibration on. Let's see how good she is though. Just out of the box without turning the screw. Well, come on, Tangle here, really? Let's go. What do we go for? We'll go for DC. Well, we appear to be getting nothing. Yeah, let's go Simple first. Let's check the probes. It is a good probe. And that is a good probe. So, and check my test. .548 volts, so we have voltage there. Okay. So we got something not working here. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to check is my battery. I just put this up too. See if I'm actually getting voltage into it. .47 volts, so the voltage is getting into it. And if you trace the wire here, kind of from where negative is on this guy. Six volts here. Something ain't making sense here. Are we getting voltage up here to the big battery? Yes, we're getting voltage to the big battery. So if I'm getting voltage there and there, we've confirmed battery connections are good. Now I'm just checking probe connections. Just sorted out here. These probes I got here plug in the other way a little bit better, so I thought I'd give that a try. There we go. And let's see if we get any deflection this way. I'm getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. Darn it, what have I got going on here? Activity out of that. Now let me go get a resistor just to see if I'm getting anything there as well. Or I need to hook the probes up to it. Let me go back and read this and figure that out. Okay guys, I think I got her sorted out now. Strangely enough, I went back and checked and I was getting not getting any current through this fuse. I never thought the fuse would have been tarnished, but anyway, I pulled it out and cleaned it, and it appears that we've got everything working right now. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the case now. I've really scrubbed it down good. I don't see where I need to clean anything else. I do wish these little pin connectors. I like banana clips better than these. These leave a little left to desire for me. They don't fit in there as tight as I'd like. But anyway, let me go ahead and put the guy back in here. Let's see here. Sets down in there like that. Put the 4 standard screws back in here. Of course, resistors typically don't go bad, so I did look at the schematics. There's 1 cap on it, and I just checked it, and it bridges across positive and negative, and it was good. It wasn't shorted. So I'm surprised after all these years this Bakelite case, boy, 1 drop and it would have shattered, I bet. But fortunately, it's in really good shape. Okay. Now then, let's get her back around here. I'll clean her up here in just a minute too. Actually, let me go ahead and stop this video. I'm going to go ahead and clean her up now. Make her look nice. Okay, guys, we got her back together. I believe we got her all fixed now. We'll go ahead and... I got a, what is this, a 1K home, 1000? Yeah, brown, black, red, yeah, that's a 1000. So let's just check the resistor to start with, which would have it on a 100 scale. So if it's reading correctly, let's see, the ohms up here, it should read right around 10. 10 times 100 would be 1000. Right on the money. Man, these ohm meters, I tell you, they're amazing. Look at that. It is right on the money. It's a gold too, so it's a plus 1% tolerance. So we're right on the money. Awesome. And then let's check the old battery here. So we'll go over to the 2.5 volt range, and this should be about 1.5, 1.6 DC. Where's DC? .5 up DC, so it should be, yeah, right there, that red one right there, 1.5 should be what she reads. Boom. I am going to go ahead and replace that resistor. That did seem to solve the issue for now, but I went ahead and ordered. It's like $10 to get 300 pieces, and that's, I need some of them high tolerance 1 mega ohm resistors anyway, so there you go. Okay, guys, well, there you go. I've checked everything, everything but amperage current, and I don't want to mess with that. If everything else is working, I'm sure that's working as well. Kind of a cool little ohm meter. I was comparing it with my up-to-date digital one, and it is very, very accurate. I see no need to calibrate it, especially whenever I checked the ohms, and it was actually spot on. Anyway, there's what you... There's a Simpson 260 Series 3 repaired and restored. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've got a nice analog already. They sell for pretty good money. It's tempting to sell it. I don't know. Maybe put it as a museum piece. It's fun to rebuild and repair and figure out what was going on and get her going. So, who knows? It's not so portable. Maybe I'll end using it one of these days. There is times the analog's nice. There really is. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Look forward to more cool videos coming out. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is either a Cobra 20, or I've got an MFJ SWR analyzer that I got out of a junk bin that was in pieces, and I'm going to see if I can get it going as well. Anyway, guys, have a great day. This is Electron Man. Please hit that thumbs up button. like the video, and subscribe to my channel.